got pallets of chairs coming in today, so awesome. What's up, guys? So I've said it before and I'll say it again. Building your business piece by piece is essential if you're starting from the bottom. So yes, I only ordered 50 white resin folding chairs, but every month I'll order a little bit more and a little bit more of each item, and eventually I'll be big, right? You have to take small steps to get to that big part. So for those of you who don't know me, I'm Lee. I'm the bartending, photo boothing, rental guy. I'm a YouTube vlogger who documents my progress of growth from my businesses. I have 2 photo booth businesses, a bartending business, and a small rental company that I run from my garage. For those of you who have just started following me or haven't followed my progress the whole way, I'm just going to show you some clips of my progress throughout the last 2 and a bit years of my rental company, starting from infancy. Let's do it. So, granted, I was into photo booths and bartending before I ever got into rentals. These were my very first rental items that I had. Hey guys, my chairs are all there, so, you know, sitting there it doesn't really look like much at all, but whatever. It's one more brick onto the house, I guess, right? Building a house, one brick at a time. When you start out, you're going to be doing quotes manually, or I started out doing quotes manually, and this is kind of how it was. Have to schedule anywhere from 10 to 45 minutes every morning processing quotes. So here's a little insight into my business. A client books, an email comes in on this computer. I grab a quote sheet from in here. I fill out the quote sheet, and then I send an email to the client with all the details. The client decides to send a deposit to me, and then I make it an official booking. So I put the booking inside my folder, and it's booked. It was a lot. Got stuff everywhere. So I've been, I haven't stopped buying. I think I'm a little bit crazy. I've spent so much money on tent stuff, and I haven't even taken a tent booking yet this year. So hopefully these tents work out for me. I've now got a generator, a jackhammer with the tent bit. I've got a 20 by 20 tent and a 20 by 30 tent, and then walls with it. So hopefully it works out for me. Shelving in the middle. I plan to have that for my pole tents and whatever else. Maybe a piece of crap, but it's my piece of crap. So warehouse space. Yeah, I've got tents on here, so I've got bunch of tents and weights. I've got half of my tables right here. Turn around here, I've got some glassware and some chairs. I'm gonna be putting my my big pole tents on here for easy access. I've got this brand new cart for chairs. I finally figured out a way for these because I can't stack them. I just need to get some more of these carts because you can only fit 20 some chairs. So we've got some chairs here, some more tables, some tents in there. Got my love letters here. Yeah, so this is This is the new space. So this is a long video full of old clips marking my progress from the start till the end. So I'm going to go in the description and I'm going to mark each chapter to the video that it corresponds with if you want to navigate that way. Basically, when someone books, I shoot them this picture that I'll show you right there. And it instructs them when they roll up, they see my business, they can text upon arrival. And then I'll already have the rentals in piles waiting for them either here or inside the sea can. So the sea can here, it's locked right now. If customers need to drop off and I'm not around, I send them this message right here so that they can do an after hours drop off. And then there's a little thing that holds the key for the sea can here. I just put in the code. Here, I'll show you the code. You want to see the code? Here's the code. That's the code. You like that? So they go in and there's the key for the sea can and unlock the door here. And they go in and they can drop off their rentals. And then they send me a text message saying the rentals are dropped off, and I say, awesome, have a great day. And so this is my updated little rental company. I've got a little trailer that I hook to the back of my van. And yeah, do you want to go for a tour inside there? Let's take a tour. I finally got it a little bit organized, so let's do it. Okay guys, here's the space. Today I want to talk about knowing that you need help and actually getting help. So at the start of this year, I was all about, oh, maybe I need a staff member, but I'll bootstrap as much as possible. And at the end of the year, it's ended up costing me a lot of money. There's so many gigs that have been pushed away just due to me not having the proper time to do quotes. As you see in the background of this video, it's just showing the long process of working in the garage when I can just have a guy doing it for me and using that time to advertise and to deal with clients rather than pushing them off, because I'm so crunched for time. Because I know, 5 o'clock rolls around and it's time for family time. And then once everyone goes to bed, I start working in the garage again. And then by the end of the summer, I'm just so stretched thin that just all I'm saying is, if you're thinking about getting a staff member, get on it, because it's going to end up making you more money than it's going to cost you in most scenarios, in my scenario anyway. So that's my regret. I'm trying to pass this advice on to you so that you don't make the same mistake that I made. Hire some people, hire help, get help. I need help. So another place that I massively failed on this month is getting quotes out in time. Doing quotes every 24 hours. So in the first 3 hours in the morning, I do quotes. But there's a lot of people who just want things then and there, right? And so a lot of money was potentially thrown out the window that way. So what I have in line for next year, I'm just currently working on it. I've adapted my website to Bookable, which is basically an online store. So my website will, people will just be able to click in and instantly take the bookings online. So if they're serious about booking, they just do it all right there. and I want to be the one to make it totally automated. You know, if someone wants something and they want to do a tent far away, I want to make that process seamless so that they can book. You know, they can always call me and we can put it together over the phone, but I want it to be there. So if they want it right then it's accessible to them. So that's one thing that I'm gonna do. So I'm not stretching myself thin. I'm gonna automate the process. How about this? Trailer. So what this is a 5x6 enclosed trailer. I still do have the 4x10 trailer, but now I can preload it 2 gigs at a time for next summer. So hopefully this is going to save me a lot of time and energy. Also, having this trailer enclosed, it can let me keep my dedicated items inside instead of having to take them in and out at the end of every night. So that's my absolute win for today. Wagon, XLT, V8 Triton. Reaching out to you to let you know that I have fully adapted my systems to be automated. If you've seen in the past, I made a video saying, oh my gosh, I'm so overworked, I'm doing all these quotes, and a lot of you reached out to me and there was comments and people are in the same struggle. So I officially want to let you know that I have adapted my website to use a program called Bookable. It's a booking online rental system to completely automate the process. So Bookable is a website that has a cloud-based program that you can sign up to rent your stuff out. So that's what I do. It has an online store, or you can make it so that it sends quotes to you and you do quotes. But the online store, that's where it's at. I know what you're saying.
Online store, it's a little bit iffy.
I was a little bit scared at first too, but I'm not scared anymore because the bookings are coming in. The customers aren't scared to use the store. We're living in a new day and age where people aren't scared to buy stuff online. You just have to make sure to have your website be welcoming to that store. Let me show you my website. Made little buttons and banners on my website that say stuff like, oh, booking rentals has never been this easy before. Basically telling the customers like, oh, don't be scared of the online store. It's actually better. Not to mention they track inventory. You never have to track inventory again. All summer long, I had to track inventory. Look at all these sheets. This is every week that I tracked during the summer in order. So this is what went out through my weeks all summer. So this right here is 16 weeks worth of tracking inventory. Fun stuff. So right here is a quick look at my website. You'll see me going through the store. Then I just quickly select something. You select your date and then you press book. I require a 25% deposit down in order to place the booking, which you can set within the program, and then you're off to the races. And then it will automatically send an automated email to the person booking saying, hey, you're booked in. This is where you pick up, and have a nice day. If you have any problems, questions, or concerns, please reach out to us with my contact information. Super simple. So, and one other huge thing is the credit card's already stored on file as soon as they pay. And before they pay, you can make it so that they have to sign a contract to agree to additional charges if the rentals are brought back broken, blah, 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 blah. It's awesome.
And blah, 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 blah. It's awesome.
Super simple. And then my phone just goes ding, and a booking's in. So on top of automating my website, I also needed more. I needed to be able to do quotes on top of automation, so this is what I did to tackle that problem. Today, I'm going to talk about PartyCAD. You may ask, what is PartyCAD? Remember when you were a kid and you were playing your most favorite game?
SimCity 2000.
Actually, it was probably Oregon Trail, but SimCity 2000, when you were playing your second favorite game, SimCity 2000, where you're building the cities and putting through the water lines, it's that game, except for party rentals and tents. So a CAD program is a program where you can design things in 3D. You can make blueprints so that people can wrap their head around what they're potentially buying or whatever. But in this case, it's all about tents. So that's where I'm at so far, and I've got a lot more to show you in the coming weeks. So this is just to prep you for the videos to come of the new updates. You have to take small steps to get to that big part. So remember that. And as always, you stay classy.